Hi guys, ArchiTracer is a code coverage tool for 10 programming languages. It supports all build environments and can generate code coverage when we do unit testing and manual testing of application with or without unit test cases. In this video, we are going to learn how to generate code coverage using ArchiTracer code coverage tool when we do unit testing and manual testing in the following environment: platform Linux, project prime example with unit test cases, Kotlin language using Gradle build command, and it's Android Studio IDE, unit testing and manual testing. So this is the sample project that we have. So if you can see this, this is where we have the source files and test cases. So let's go here and open the command prompt. And the first step is to make sure that we clean and build and run the test cases first, and later on we can enable the tool here. Okay, so let me go ahead and execute the command clean, then build. So the build will also build the project and run the unit test cases. Now you can see that it's also executing the test cases here. And the next step would be to integrate the tool. If you're running in the command line mode, all we need to do is execute the command ArchiTracer and say -on dot and say kt means Kotlin language. Just execute this. You can see that all the files has been instrumented which are related to the project automatically by the ArchiTracer tool. And the next step would be to go ahead and build the project. So once you build the project, it's going to build and run the test cases also. Now once you can see that once it runs the test cases, it has also generated the code coverage at 3 places: in the current directory and in the temp folder, and also it has redirected the code coverage to the output terminal here that you see on the screen. And we can also put it in silent mode. You won't see this information, so only place it's writing you can get this information. And now let's this is for the code coverage for the unit testing. Let's go ahead and manually test the application. I will run this. Okay, so once I run this, it's going to it's a prime example. So basically we are going to input the value. Let's say like I'm going to enter a value 2 and I'm going to exit from this application. Okay, so it has captured both the code coverages. One is from the unit testing as well as from the manual testing. And now let's go ahead and generate the report using the command ArchiResults. So you can see that it's reading the data from this file, and it has generated this code coverage. Okay, so once we generate the code coverage, you can see that we can open it in the browser, and this is a landing page of ArchiTracer code coverage reports. On the left hand side we have a project tree structure, and the right hand side we have tables that shows the coverage summary at different levels. The one you see on the topmost corner is a project summary, that here the line coverage, statement coverage and multi-condition, which is having around like 83% covered, 10%, almost 9% is partial, and 6%, 7% is not covered code in terms of line and statements. And also you can see the multi-condition coverage or branch coverage here. And this gives us a project summary: how many source files are there, how many functions, what is the project name. And this table and this pie charts, if you just hover over this, based on that it's going to update and it's going to show us the code coverage. You can see that the moment I select the file or folder based on the module, it's showing us the summary here. And if you want to get the detail of a function summary, you can just right click and you will get the function summary. Now let's go to this file, prime file. You can see that this is the code coverage. Okay, now at the high level, this is the code coverage summary for this file, and the green color indicates the parts of the code that has been covered. If it has been highlighted in the yellow color, means the part of the code was executed only for the partial condition. So you can see that it was executed to 6 times to true and 0 times to false. And if you also see this, did we enter a value less than 4? Yes, and that's the reason it has executed thrice to true and false with a different set of input values from different test cases and combination of manual testing. And you can see that underscore, since it has executed for both true and false, underscore has been in the green. If it has been partial, it has executed only for one, only for either true or false. Same goes for this. Okay, and this is a table that has been added by the tool. It's not going to make any changes to the source code, so zero modification to your source code. So this has been added in the report to show like details like how the code was covered. And if you just hover over this, you can also get the numbers like what conditions it got executed and what it has failed. And you can see that 8 covered, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and 1 is missed. This is 1, and there are 2 partial, this line and this line of the partial. And at any given point of time, this is a multi condition on the left hand side in the columns and statements. You can just go ahead and check it. So if you see the function summary, if you want to get the function summary, all you need to do is right click in the function somewhere if you're in middle of the file, and go to the function summary, and you should get the code coverage summary for that function. Same goes for this file summary as well as the project summary. And this is a code coverage for test cases. So if you just see this, you can like what is the code coverage here.